I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the producer/seducer, Nick Scarpino.
Let Tim host.
I think you were gone. We had a conversation here on Colin and Greg Live, organically. Some kid put in the chat who was the most funny, and Colin read it aloud, and then Colin, of course, tried to make a case for himself.
Right.
And I said, I don't know if I really agree with that, you know what I mean? Right. And then the chat universally said Nick.
Thank you.
Everybody loves Nick, because you're the funniest. And I don't think you get the mean comments, because we always talk about it. You're the one impervious to the comments. Because you come out like, I don't play games. What's up? Let's talk about pussies. And everybody's like, I love this guy. This guy fucks.
Just be very careful about talking about pussies right now in this political climate, though. As my wife told me.
You don't grab them.
I made a pussy joke the other day.
Yeah.
She was like, you can't say that.
You still say pussy.
And I was like, well, A, we're in Starbucks. I probably should make a pussy joke in the middle of Starbucks.
Yeah, I would agree with that one.
I was like, yeah, I grab some of that. And she's like, you can't, no, don't use grab or handful or anything in conjunction with pussy. There's a mathematical equation that you can't do. It equals failure. Grab plus or minus handful plus pussy equals failure.
The thing about it is, I don't think that equation's 100% correct.
I don't know either.
I feel like
I'm not going to try it, though.
If we had consent in the front, consent plus grab plus pussy equals all right.
I'm just talking in the context of just making jokes about it. You can't make a joke about it unless you're like, hey, I walked up to that girl and she was like, please do this for me. And I'm like, cool. And so I grabbed a handful of it. But see, even then, it's like, it seems just maybe we'll stay away from it for the rest of the show.
No, it's just like
tomorrow will be fine.
Oh man.
What do you think? How long until I can make a pussy grabbing joke and have it be okay?
You're Nick Scarpino again. I think you can just do it.
Just go for it?
I think you're allowed to just make
Kevin,
these
get
jokes.
over here. Let me grab your pussy. Let me grab your boy pussy. Come here.
God.
Come here. Let him do
stop
it.
saying boy
Let him do
pussy.
it.
All right.
And again, notice I'm saying let him.
Let
Consent.
him.
Not,
Let him. You're ordering him to let me do it. Under fear of being fired, you have to let me do this. That's legal, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's not at all what got Trump in trouble in the
No,
first
that's
place.
not. It isn't. What are you doing? The chat's freaking out.
The computer's freaking out.
Oh, but if we would have gotten in here 45 minutes before, right, that would have been no problem.
Why are you a dick about that? Like, why are you a dick?
Because no matter what, we could sleep in here. It's going to be broken.
Yeah,
Something's
I know,
going to be
but
broken.
at least the cameras are in focus this time. And it's like one less thing.
To be fair, the shot looks great, and I feel good. So that's half the battle.
Like, I don't know. Now all the monitors are like randomly flashing. Is it terrifying? It is.
Oh, man.
It's gonna be fine.
You're just saying that.
It's gonna be fine.
You can't even see these issues.
Dragon Quest Builders, of course.
naturally.
Duh. Come on. You got to be all over that. bitch.
Match.
Kev, you okay?
I don't understand what's happening.
Looks like everything's fucked. No big deal.
Let's take a moment about. Let's stop. No, Kevin, come back in.
Come here. Come here.
Stand right here. Can we talk about Kevin's hair for a second?
Looks great. It does look epic.
It's epic.
And it looks fine in
so
this
proud of
outfit.
it.
I just don't like the. Oh, fuck. That's good. That's
Do it again.
good.
Do it again. Slower.
Do it again.
Slower.
Do it, Uncle Jesse.
Let me see it.
Do it, Uncle Jesse.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I wish I had that. If I had your hair, I would have that
You
hair.
have awesome hair.
No, look at this. Look at how thick. You have hair thicker than a Peruvian jungle, my friend. Do they have jungles in Peru?
A little bit.
Do they have jungles in Peru?
Are there spider monkeys in Peru?
You want to talk about the biggest bitch in the Star Wars franchise? Yoda. Hey man, I had the most evil dude on the ropes, but he beat me, so now I'm gonna go into exile. Get your green fucking ass back up there and kill him before he does mass genocide.
Yeah.
You piece of shit.
We just don't really want to talk about.
I can live in cave now.
It's like, it's just I tried. Guys, I tried. What do you want from me? Do we have probably thousands of ships still? Am I still in control of this gigantic, this force of all these people?
I'm so strong, I could just crush the building I fell out of and smoosh him in it.
Right. Can't do it, guys.
Instead, I'm gonna go live on here. How did I get this bowl and spoon? Nobody knows.
My sciatica. Sciatic nerve. Couldn't do it.
Fucking you're dumb. Don't defend Yoda. He left you to die. You could have been on any of those planets, and he would have just been like, whatever.
It was a galaxy far, far away, you dumb bastard.
But I'm saying you could have been.
And then Hayden Christensen came and killed all the young Padawans. Not the young Padawans. Right, he killed all the young kids.
God, I wish they would have shown that. Just
That would have been one kid just nervously
yeah.
fucking head gets
It's the last kid. He's covered in his friend's blood. He just fucking force chokes him.
Fuckers, man.
Hey, you know what? I waited a long time to see him go bad.
I'm still holding out for a fucking hero that they'll remake those movies. No more Jar Jar.
Dead.
You know who they're gonna replace with Jar Jar though? Eddie.
It's me, Wado.
Wado, main character. Wado gets his own movie, but
Give me the Wado Christmas special.
Eddie, I treated your mom good.
Next story. Next story.
I grabbed a good handful.
For his character of a slave owner, that would make sense,
right?
That actually
it's all
is.
context, people. That's all I'm saying.
Over at Deadline.com, Dominic Patton says The Walking Dead renewed for season 8 by AMC.
I think the more poignant thing here is that you've never been on Talking Dead.
Kevin, give me the one. Hey, Chris Hardwick. It's me, Greg Miller from Kinda Funny. You probably don't know who I am. Every Sunday, dozens, if not hundreds, of Kinda Funny best friends tweet at you asking to let me be on Talking Dead. And I'd really like that. I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead. You can talk to Robert Kirkman. He knows me personally. I've interviewed him much time. I've done videos with him. I've hung out with him. I've hosted panels. You can talk to the Telltale people. I'm a big Walking Dead fan. Have been for a long time. I'd appreciate being on AMC's Talking Dead. I don't know who you need me to talk to, but here's the thing. It's been happening for 2 years now that a lot of people tweet at you asking to let me be on Talking Dead. They're usually polite. I think they're always pretty polite. We've got good kids that Kinda Funny. I think the only answer is I offended you at some point. And I'm sorry. I don't know when that happened. I've always been a fan of your work. Legitimately loved Singled Out. Legitimately loved Singled Out when I was watching that on MTV. You know what I'm talking about? You remember that? That was good. I remember meeting you at the Final Fantasy event you hosted one time. You were good at that. I like you on your shows. I enjoy your podcast. I don't know what I did. I understand that a lot of people look like this. Fat, glasses, brown hair, white guy. Maybe it was one of them that got you. Maybe one of them did something bad. I don't think I've ever done anything bad, but if I have, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I offended you. Please make my dream and the dream of the Kinda Funny community come true. Let me on Talking Dead. And this isn't a threat, or they will continue to tweet you. Not a threat! Just letting you know that you have other things to see in your mentions than a bunch of my kids saying, let @GameOverReggie on Talking Dead. Not a threat, though. But it's kind of a threat. There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say that last time you said it. sounded like a threat. Just wanted you to know that.
It's not a threat, I'm just saying.
You said it the first time, I believed you. Second time, really hammered it home. Third time, little twinkle in your eye said, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Singled Out.
Singled Out was a great show.
It was a good show.
HB Resort says, Nick, how are the toilets in London?
Good, but they're those weird Euro toilets where like they're low flow.
Ugh.
So if you drop a big deuce, like one of those like a sloppy one, it just stays for a while.
I don't like that.
You know, it's like a bathroom toilet where you're like, or airplane toilet rather.
Yeah.
Where like it just kind of drops out. And you're like, well, that doesn't really help the rest of the stuff that's on the sides.
That's gross. I don't like any of this
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't like them at all. Okay, let's clear this up right now, everybody. The Fat Boy Jr. says, Nick, what are you talking about? We have normal toilets in the UK. US toilets are weird. The water is so high, my balls are touching the water. The water is supposed to be that high. You flush it, and then you can wipe off the tip of your dick with the water.
Jesus!
That's the whole point of the water being that high. And maybe if you want to splash some on your balls, you
Whoa!
get your hand in there, just splash it up in there. That's the whole point. You got plenty of fucking water in the UK. I was over there. It rained all the time. It's a small little island in the South Pacific, right? Is that what the UK is?
Yeah. You nailed it.
Lots of rain. Put some more goddamn water in your toilets.
Sounds like there's no shortage of water over there.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. The travesty. Oh, no, see, this is just...
I'm going to start declining people that
Yeah, see,
aren't...
Greedy Ears really makes a good point here. Nick, if the water is high enough to touch your balls, aren't you in danger of coming in contact with a floater? I couldn't take that chance. Very true. Very true. I mean, the water's not that high generally. And you can get the low flow tubs here, or the low flow tanks here if you want. It's never that
Period.
high. I'm just saying, for me personally, I have to watch out because of how long my penis is.
big old dangling dick.
Yeah, and my balls. Very long, both of them. And so there's a possibility, like generally speaking, I gotta do that, and then angle it down.
Are you then peeing down your back and through your crack?
No. It flips up and then goes down. Like, you know when you you put a hose on you?
Yeah,
You store water.
I'm throwing hoses around me all the time. I know it's
I know you are, man. I know you are. Hey, Nick, did you get to use any bidets in your trip?
bidets.
Oh, bidets. How did I not read that right?
Happens.
Holy shit. Yes. There was one hotel I had with a bidet in it, and I almost cried. It was the most amazing thing on the
Bidets
planet.
are awesome.
They are. Oh, yeah, bidet. So, yeah, so you go, Voltaire 1030 says, my apartment in Fukuoka had a toilet with a bidet. Worth the investment. Moving back to Japan just for them. It's true. Look, when I've got a bidet at my disposal, I've never been cleaner. You feel cleaner.
Yeah,
You move faster.
it's true.
You think better.
You're not afraid
You
of
lift
anything.
more. You're not afraid of anything. You can go pantsless, drop of a fucking dime.
It's true. It's true.
Drop of a dime. Someone goes, take your pants off. Boom. What do you need? Because you don't have to worry about the unclean factor. There you go. Rathgar72 says, Nick, I've been married for just short of a month now. How do I recapture the moment, the romance? And the fact of the matter is you don't.
It's gone. Once it's gone forever.
No, I don't know. If that's a real question, here's what you do. Spend more time talking to your significant other, with your wife.
You can go down on each other.
That helps too. 60-90. Boom. That jump starts
Nothing
the
gets the magic back better than a good 69 session.
No, but I mean, talk to her. Here's what you do. Little things really go a long way. Like when I come home, generally, if my wife's watching TV or vice versa, we turn the TV off and we talk to each other for the first hour of being together. It's nice. Not always, but we try to do it more often than not and connect. Do stuff together. Go skydiving together. Do crazy shit that scares you both together. And then, when you're done with all that, plow into 69. Each other with the 69. Yeah.
HNS 821. Nick, I met this girl on Saturday at a party and we clicked instantly. It was great. She goes to college by my hometown and I want to meet up with her next weekend. What do I say to seem not clingy? Love and sex stuff right here.
To seem not clingy? Well, I mean, don't be clingy. But if you want to meet up with someone, I think that's awesome. You just say, hey, I really like spending time with you. You want to hang out with me on Saturday? There's this. Have a plan, right? Whatever. That's it. Take her to a show. Take her to a movie. Hey, this is a great movie coming out with Ben Affleck. It's going to be hilarious. It's called The Accountant. Do you want to go see it with me? Sure. We'll grab dinner afterward, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. That's all you got to do. And then sext her a picture of your penis.
Oh!
Women really like that.
The unwarranted dick pic? People don't like that.
Especially
don't do
at
that.
work. At work, they really love that. Just anytime from the hours of 8 to 5, just bombard that person with it.
I'm going to throw that pumpkin mug off the roof before the end of the week.
You can do it at the end of November. Because remember, Halloween, and
I
then
can
this
do
will
it
be
literally.
November.
What I can do is I literally can unmic myself, grab it, walk outside, and shuck it off the fucking
Yeah, but
roof.
for you
I'm
to do
gonna
that, you'd have to
say-
have balls.
Yeah.
October?
You can't do it.
You think I can't do
November.
No balls. No balls.
No balls. No balls. No balls.
it? Well, give me the mug then.
I'm not gonna give it to you. You
gotta
slip
take
from
it.
my cold dead
I'm
hands.
going to wrest it from you. I'm not going to fight you in the middle of the fucking studio. I'll fight you later.
Exactly.
No balls.
No balls.
Okay, we'll see.
You're the one I'm least scared of. You kidding me? You'd grab the mug, I'd pull
Sound
back,
like
you'd
an old
blow out your
horse was-
back.
Sound like an old horse was galloping in here. Like Patsy.
Nick, you look great in the kind of funny hat.
Thank you. It's a good hat. I like it a lot.
Come back here, model it for the kids.
I like it a lot.
You're not even in.
He's gonna get in frame.
He's out of focus. All right. That's solid.
All right, you can go now. We've had enough. Thank you. Thank you, Nick. Nick, no. Ah, jeez.
What are you doing? Get away. Don't come here. Don't come here.
I'm right? Finally, he admits I'm correct. He admits that I'm correct.
What am I supposed to see? Move around too
No,
much. You're
I'm-
wild. Too much wild in you.
I'm fine with.
Too much wild in you.
I'm fine with you correcting it, as long as you understand I'm not doing anything wrong. You were trying to make it out that I was putting. No! That's all bad, Colin. Bad. You're bad. I'd be down to have lunch delivered. That's our biggest problem, I feel, at this place.
I agree because I'm already stressed out about what I'm going to eat.
I've been pushing it for fucking years.
It's going to be expensive.
No, it's not that bad. It's like $15 a person per meal.
That's $1,500 a month.
Yeah.
Do you want it to come out of your salary?
I mean, I'd prefer it not to.
But it could.
We just raise like a Patreon tier or something.
Feed the boys. Hell, the guys are too lazy to feed themselves any longer. If you support us at this tier, they will eat. Perhaps they won't talk as much about what they're about to eat on Colin and Greg Live.
What I'm curious about, because in Cow Hollow, I've seen one of these companies, Sprague's, that's someone delivering like meals by hand that seem to be more on the fly.
There's other.
Oh, like what Fran gets. I think Sprig is like kind of how Fran does, because Sprig seems like it's 1-by-1 meals.
The foods are good. I used to get that when
We
I was
have to
working
figure it out, Kevin.
bioscience.
Oh, no.
Oh Lord, who are you calling?
Fran Mirabella III.
Hey, this is Fran. Leave me.
I feel like you're gonna like Eat
At
Club.
the tone, please record your
Lord.
message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Yo, Fran, it's kindoffunny.com. We're balling out of control and thinking about ordering lunch like you do, you psycho motherfucker. What do you use to eat, you son of a bitch?
Jesus, why?
I love Fran.
When someone says that someone is touched in the head, that's what they mean. You could be touched in the head and be famous too.
There's no ceiling.
Unfortunately, there's also no floor, so you have to be very careful. You're just floating in space. There's nothing around you, no structure whatsoever.
Anything can happen. You can go in any direction. You can twist it how you want. I said, where do you eat, Fran?
What the hell is the matter with you?
Kevin, give me the one. I'm offended by this comment. Yeah, I'm Jordan says, remember when you used to discuss about games, kind of funny games? Why are you putting an about in there, you idiot? You got this good jab you're going to throw at us. You're going to say, remember when you used to discuss about games? Get fucked.
Remember when you used to speak English?
I'm banning him. Fuck no, I modded him. We're wild.
You should just leave him modded.
No, he should not.
I just wanted to give him a timeout. I thought the lightning bolt timed people out.
Blanket Ford 83 says, I think Don Vito died. I think you're right about that.
Jesus, Kev.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. He runs to avoid the beating.
Get me fire.
No, he does everything. None of us know how to use that equipment. What? I don't know what the fuck we're thinking. I mean, we got trained on it because now we can't get rid of him when he fucks everything like all the time. Like, when I was walking into my room, he'd be hiding behind a door. Bam chimes in. Taking them to Incinerator Road, April explains. Incinerator Road.
I'm getting this stuff out of the waste.
Yeah, right, you son of a bitch! You ballless coward!
There's so much water in this fucking cup.
I was trying to get things out of the way.
Yeah,
you
I'm
made
sure
it into
you were.
something.
I'm sure
you made
you
it into
were.
more than it was.
Kyle Moriarty hasn't helped anybody a day in his life.
That's bullshit. I'm a very helpful young man.
You spilled a little on my crotch, too. Thank you.
Well, your hands were shaking a little bit there.
With anticipation.
Is it called acting? I don't think you know the first thing about it.
He tosses down the wet coaster. Table's immediately wet again.
Yep.
This is Tim Geddes.
Lots of most.
Bailey8891 says, Tim,
Yes.
me and the wife welled up at your proposal video. You're amazing. You can go watch that, by the way, on youtube.com/kindafunny if you'd like.
Dude, the last couple of days have been really weird. There's been 4 news stations that interviewed us.
That's great.
And my favorite thing about it is that our set is way fucking better than any of their sets. I keep setting up like this image or the daytime image depending on the time.
That's awesome.
And it's the best.
I love that.
And they keep asking us to like do Skype calls so we're not using the actual like real shit. I'm like, come on, motherfuckers, let us show off. It's great. Things just keep saying like source, kind of funny, or people are talking about YouTube star Tim Geddes, and I'm
Yeah, no,
like,
it's like
this
a
is a
dream for you.
fucking disaster. I got an interview with Huffington Post later.
That's
That's
cool.
pretty fucking cool.
Is it with Ariana Huffington herself?
I doubt it, but that might be dope.
Hello there, best friends. I'm Tom Breitenfeld. I'm the editor for Cero, and if you've seen me in the comments, that's what I'm going by. So this episode's been particularly difficult to edit because there's been a lot of instances of long-form conversations that have been excellent and been incredibly intriguing, great to listen to from the show, but they are also mostly found within other parts of Kinda Funny. When the NX was announced, the entire show was just NX stuff. You can all get that from the Kinda Funny reacts that they did. So I didn't really want to keep that in. They also had a pretty lengthy political discussion. I tend not to put too much political stuff in here because it doesn't age particularly well. They also had a pretty lengthy political discussion. I tend not to put too much political stuff in here because it doesn't age particularly well. But it also had a lot that was very poignant in terms of how people are treating each other during this political season, and it's kind of crappy. Almost 100% of that can be found within the GOG show. There was a lot of talk about the voice actors going on strike, and all of that can be found in this upcoming week of the Kinda Funny Games cast. So now to get down to what I want to ask you guys is, how should I be going about this with stuff like that? Because as of right now, most of your feedback that you provided was pretty much just glad that I'm making these, and I'm really glad that you guys enjoy it. But I do want to make these better every single time, and I think I've been improving. I've been improving a lot in terms of my editing skills and how I'm critically analyzing what I do want to put into the show. But it gets difficult to keep doing that forever on my own without getting outside feedback that just I can't think of. This latest week took probably an extra 2 hours of me editing time just because I couldn't come up properly in my head if I wanted to keep these excellent discussions that can be seen in their regular shows. I'm not sure that that's exactly what I want from these best stuff videos. I just want your feedback. I want to know what you guys would want from this. Do you want it to be a combination of everything that they came up with on the show, so that it's just in general a good synopsis of all the best discussions, the best funny jokes, the best everything that defines kind of funny? Or do you want it to be things that are specific to Colin and Greg Live? And then even not so much as what's in it. Do you want, like, with some of those keyframe animations and the little extra edits that I've been doing every now and again, are you enjoying those? Are they worth it? Should I just knock it off and stop having a little extra fun on my own, and just do the show as is? Anything at all that you could have, any questions, comments, concerns, feedback, positive or negative, I'm more than willing to take anything just so I can make these better. I just want to keep making them better at a better pace, and I can only do that with your guys' help. So please, any feedback at all, please put it in the comments below. And that's all I've got for you. This is probably one of the only few times I'll probably do face cam stuff, so probably won't see me too much, but I'll be talking in the comments like I always do, responding to all of you people that are generous enough to even leave feedback. So yeah, to the end slate.
Yeah, the lights are doing stuff.
I said don't freak out. Again.
Do you feel lightheaded now?
No.